How'd you get blood out of a very expensive tights? I love you. Okay. So who else saw this TikTok? Okay, so if you look, I'll show you. If you look through the tights, you can still see where the scar is. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I fell doing my show in Calgary in January. I fell walking on the stage. It was very glamorous. So glamorous, I decided to put the video on the internet. I fell down and I cut my leg. The nice thing is that these are very fancy, expensive tights, and even though it ripped a hole in my flesh, the tights remained unmaimed. However, I did not notice because it was on this side that I was bleeding into my shoe the entire show. Yep, that's how I felt about it too. And at that particular show in Calgary, I was doing a main show and then I was doing another 40-minute talk back after the show. So I had been bleeding into my shoe for 2.5 hours because it happened immediately when I got off. And here's the thing, these tights, what happened was, I was in Chicago, and I went to a lovely place to get my shoes repaired, and they had these little stirrup, fancy, shiny tights that were super nice. So I bought 3 pairs. And then I was like, oh, these are the best things I've ever owned. I went back, I bought 5 more pairs. And then I went back 6 months later, and they didn't exist. And I don't mean the tights, I mean the shop. It blinked out of existence. There wasn't even a sign. I don't know what happened, so I'm pretty sure that these came from heaven. They're perfect. I have lost one pair to a run. Now keep in mind, this is maybe 6 years ago I got these. So I know, these are miraculous tights. So I'm very precious about these tights. So when I got blood on it, I had a tiny panic attack on the internet. And I freaked out, and I asked the internet to tell me how to fix these, and then, who is it, Anne something from the UK? Who knows who this person? The cleaning lady. Yeah, the British cleaning lady. She said that I should use hydrogen peroxide. But what she didn't take into account is that I'm in a hotel, and if you go to the front desk and ask for hydrogen peroxide, they put you on a watch list. So they didn't like that. So I went back to my room, I checked the comments. They said that if you spit into your own blood, pet, I know this is very classy. After all the questions about how fancy I am, this is where we ended up. If you spit on your own blood and then work it in, then the enzymes in your spit will break down your blood. So I was like, well, I'm already on the list. Pet, onto it. I smooshed it, I ran the stuff through it, and they're literally this pair of tights. So, pretty good. So the answer is, the way you get blood out of a good pair of tights is just a good haktua.